What's up, YouTube? Tenchi Arizonia, the angry Dracolope of the Dracolope crew here, and today's video is a bit of a follow-up to my It Will Cut video on this knife, the Ontario SP10. Well, today I had some new comments on that video by a viewer called Frank Starship, and we had a bit of a debate. I was dead set that this blade, the Ontario SP10 Raider Bowie, was made out of 1095 high carbon steel. He was certain that it was made out of 1075 high carbon steel. Well, here's the fucking kicker. We were both right. Yes, you heard me, guys. It is actually made out of both steels. But how can you tell which version of this beautiful, magnificent, intimidating Bowie you have got? Because you can't tell by the blade. Not by looks, anyway. So, I'm going to tell you how to tell the difference. And again, credit for this bit of information goes to the viewer Frank Starship. And if you see this, Frank, thanks for the info, buddy. Anyway, to be able to tell the difference, you are going to require the original box that your Ontario Knife Company knife came in. And why is that? Well, because the only real way to tell what version of the SP10 you have is what version of any Ontario knife you have is by the barcode. I don't know how well it shows up on camera there, but if it focuses, I don't know if it is, you will see that on the barcode it says 8684 on my particular one. Well, 8684 is the newer version, which is the 1075 high carbon steel version. I did not know that prior to today. The previous version is 8345. That would be the 1095 version. As I said, the best way to tell is by the barcode on your box. And quite honestly, does the difference in steel make any real difference to using the actual knife? Well, yes and no, surprisingly. You see, the 1095 blade, although it is more likely to chip on the edge rather than roll, because 1095 carbon steel is a higher carbon steel than 1075, obviously, as it has higher amounts of carbon in it, it is more brittle. So it can chip out, not really going to do it under realistic usage though. The 1075, however, is a more resilient carbon steel. It does have slightly less carbon, 0.075% I believe, if I remember how the numbers work out correctly. So it's 0.95% in 1095. Anyway, because the lower carbon content in 1075 steel, it is a tougher steel, less likely to chip out, but it can roll. However, a rolled edge is easier to fix than a chipped edge. So in that aspect, yeah, there is a bit of difference, but in real world usage, you probably won't notice all that much difference between 1075 and 1095 steel in general cutting tasks or in light chopping. And something like this, like the Ontario SP10 Bowie, and let me just get it out of its sheath again. Something like this excels at chopping. And as this is 1075, if I hit something hard, say I hit a stone or anything, it will roll the edge. If I was to hit a stone with a 1095 blade, it would chip the edge. So the trade-off is slightly lower edge retention in 1075, again because it is a lower carbon content, but slightly higher resilience. As I said, in real world use, there's really not much difference. However, I thought I should make this video so you can tell which version you have should you order one. Doesn't really make a difference which one, because both steels are really good steels if done right. But I thought some of you would be interested in that information anyway. So just to recap, if you have an Ontario SP10 Marine Raider Bowie with the barcode having 8345 in it, then it is a 1095 carbon steel version of the Bowie. If you have the SP10 Marine Raider Bowie with 8684 in the barcode, then it is 1075 high carbon steel, a tougher steel, a steel that is less likely to chip. Both are good steels. Both are mainstays in the knife industry among custom knife makers and mainstream manufacturers. So it's, at the end of the day, it's just personal preference. For a comparison, not same size knife, but my Tops Tybo here, that's 1095 high carbon. I have a Condor knife, the Swamp Romper, I can't reach it right now, that's 1070. And obviously my Marine Raider Bowie, which is 1075. So I have examples of 3 high carbon steels, 2 of which are known to be extremely tough. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. And as usual, that's all for now. If you like it, please subscribe, comment and share. And remember, be good to each other.